Good morning. Today is New Year's Eve of 2021. I'm gonna try to hold this steady. Sorry. Working on my actual vlogging muscles here in my arm. But today is New Year's Eve. Just getting up and having my cup of coffee. Rise and shine. This is still one of my favorite coffee mugs. I got this earlier this year and it's definitely a favorite for me. But one of my New Year's resolutions is to get back into vlogging regularly. I died away from the actual vlogs and started doing a lot of like truck review videos and stuff during the time when I was in all of my rental trucks last summer. And ever since, my vlogging has just kind of died off to nothing. And I'm trying to get back into it. Life is busy. And it's really easier to kind of put it on the back burner. But I'm going to try to do better at it because it is really fun to make vlogs and it's something that's super fun to look back on too. So, but anyways, that's what I'm up to. I'm going to take my camera along today and just see what happens, try to get back into the flow of vlogging. So yeah, for right now, I'm just hanging out in my PJs, drinking my coffee. But I'm going to go start getting everything ready for work. And then I'll catch up with you all in a little bit. Alright. Yeah, that's all for now. I'm all dressed and ready to go to work. And I'm running a little low on time, so I'm just going to make a smoothie real quick to take with me to have on my ride into work instead of breakfast. So, I love making smoothies. They're one of my favorites. I always use almond milk. I do like a cup of that. And then a little bit of heavy cream. That, and then I just kind of go and wing it from there. Almost dropped my avocado. I'm going to be using avocado and spinach in this one to kind of bulk up the nutrient density, if I can cut into this avocado. This one's been in my fridge for a little while, so there's one little bad spot. I'm gonna chuck that. Look at the seed or pit, whatever you call that. It's like 90% of this avocado was pit. Oh my goodness. Oh. And of course I dropped it on the ground. Okay. Not the avocado, the pit. They're just really hard to pick up because they're like kind of slimy or whatever, you know? There we go. Alright. Got some avocado in there. Wash my knife off real quick. So I'm going to use that and spinach as my, like, veggies, whatever you want to call it, my vitamins and minerals. Sorry, it's really dark on camera here. I guess I should have brought my light in. Throw a bunch of spinach in there. Alright. Then I use frozen berries in place of ice. Right now I'm using strawberries and raspberries today. And then I put collagen protein for my protein in there. Because it's super good for you. It's good for your joints and muscles, all that good stuff. And then I usually put either like chia seeds or the hemp hearts or something like that to give me a little bit of extra. That's what I'm using today. Give you the omega-3s and stuff. And then I'm going to sweeten it. I usually use monk fruit for sweetening most of my stuff. This is a powdered up monk fruit erythritol blend that that I have on hand today. So I'm just gonna put some of that in there. Now I'm just gonna blend it all up and we'll get on the road. All right, here we've got it. Perfect. All right, we're ready to hit the road for the day. I'll catch up with you in a little bit. All right, we made it to work. I'm gonna go ahead and go through my pre-trip and then get started on my paperwork and get ready to start my day. I'm going to kind of set you over here, I guess, and I'm gonna go pop that hood. Alright, so I got the hood all popped, and I need some washer fluid while I'm under here. Everything else looks to be pretty good, but I'm going to go ahead and grab some washer fluid and top that off. And then I'm going to start up the truck and run all my lights and do my walk around. And we'll get ready to hit the road. We always keep a couple of spare jugs of washer fluid right in the side of our trailer, and then we just refill those whenever we have time. So we always have washer fluid on hand, so it's super easy to just grab it and fill it. I was thirsty. Took the whole gallon. I used a lot the last couple of days though, because the roads are still grimy from it snowing a few days ago, and your windshield's just constantly getting covered in gunk. But that's all I'm doing under there, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut it up and yeah, do my walk around. Okay, hopefully this isn't too rattly. Truck's running. I went and did my walk around, checked all my lights and all my tires and everything else on my trailer. And now I'm just going to get my paperwork done and get onto the road. Now I don't have too long of a day today, which is nice because it is New Year's Eve, and so they give me a relatively easy, you know, like what needs to be done, but no more than that, so we can enjoy the holiday as much as possible. So we do all of our paperwork on a tablet now. So I'm just marking that I did my pre-trip and that everything is good to go. And I'm gonna log in to see what I have for work today. I did look at it earlier online on my phone, so I kind of know what I'm doing, but I have to go and double check my exact numbers. Because I had one that didn't have delivery numbers on it, and I texted dispatch. I haven't heard back from him yet. Nope, I haven't got back to him yet. Okay, so, he didn't give me numbers for how much regular to bring my first delivery, which means that he either planned to update it, shortly before I got to work, like, you know,
after he initially dispatched he planned to go in and update, or he'll put that in if he wants me to just call and bring them as much as they'll hold. So I'm not sure which he meant to do, but either way, I texted him and I haven't heard back from him, so I'm gonna go ahead and just call the store and get their numbers, and then I can, in this scenario, I can build a loadout myself, where I can bring them however much they'll fit or however much I can hold, whichever comes first, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call them real quick and then we'll go from there. I have their phone number right here in my tablet, so we'll do that. Hi, it's Haleigh calling from RH Foster. Could I get your tank readings? The tank readings? I need to know how much regular gasoline you have in the ground. Okay, thanks. Good, how are you? Okay, all I need is your regular. I for some reason got the numbers for everything else, but dispatch forgot to put the regular numbers in. Oh, I know, it's been hectic with the holidays. Volume. Okay, so 10040. Perfect. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye. Okay, so we got their tank reading. That was a perfect example of there's constantly new employees coming and going in convenience stores, and some of them are used to us calling and asking for numbers, and some of them have never had that phone call before. So just now, the guy that answered the phone, when I said, you know, can I get your tank readings? He's like, what? I'm sorry, what are you looking for? But then, you know, I explained to him and he passed me off to somebody that I deal with at this store constantly who immediately knew what I needed. So that's just a perfect example of some of the random stuff that we deal with and that these store employees deal with. They're always good about it though. Props to them. I have walked a brand new convenience store employee through from step by step how to locate the readings for their tanks, and all of that before, and they're always good about it. Sometimes they're very confused at first, but they do their best. Okay, so alright, they have room for 8,000, and I don't even quite have enough room on my truck for that, so I could just fill my truck. Perfect. That's the way I like it. So I'm just gonna write out my load real quick and then I'm gonna be ready to hit the road here. Alright, truck is all loaded, got my BOLs, taking my old one out of the door, putting my new one in the door, and we're ready to rock and roll down to my first delivery. I only have 2 loads to do today, so hopefully it will end up good. I got lucky. I drove down to the terminal and there's lines everywhere, and I was like, oh man, I'm definitely gonna have to wait at least like half an hour to load my truck. And then I pulled down in to this terminal, and there was a line for the top loader, but there was somebody just literally pulling out of the bottom loader bay as I was pulling in, and I was able to literally just pull right in as he pulled out. So score there. So far so good. We'll see how the rest of the day goes, but truck's all loaded up. I'm ready to rock and roll, and I will catch up with you all a little bit later. Made it to my first delivery, and so far so good. Things have been going pretty smoothly. So just shutting the truck off here, I'm going to run in and get myself a cup of coffee since it's New Year's Eve and I know I'm going to be up late tonight. And yeah, then I'm going to get to unloading. Alright, first load is done. We're on to the second one as soon as I finish typing in my last paperwork. So, we are not quite halfway there because this load is like a little bit shorter than my second load will be. But still, so far so good. We're making good time. So far. We'll see, because I'm going down to the big terminal now, and they were shut down for a few hours earlier today, so I have no idea if there will be a line there when I get there or if I will be late enough that everything is evened out and I can get right into a rack. We're gonna see how it goes though. First load is officially done and we are on to load number 2. Luck has been on my side today, y'all. I told you the terminal was shut down for a few hours earlier and I was afraid I was gonna get caught in a lineup. On my drive here, I passed like half a dozen trucks coming out of the terminal, going the other way, that had been in line waiting. And I pull in here and there's one truck just pulling out and all the racks are open. And that is some lucky. I can't believe how smooth things are going so far. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. But we made it. Getting my gear on now and I'm gonna go load the truck and we're off to our second and last delivery for the day. Yay! Alright, I officially made it to my last stop and it's only 6:30 right now, so we're making good time. I dare say it looks like tonight's gonna go smoothly. Hopefully, make this last delivery and get headed back to the shop for the night and go celebrate the new year. So yeah, I'm gonna get this unloaded and then I'm gonna make the hour trek back to the shop and get this show on the road. Alright, it is 8 o'clock on the dot and I'm already back to fuel up the truck and then I'm gonna be out of here for the night. I just got a call from a friend. It's looking like more of a chill hang than a party tonight. A ton of people have already bailed, but that's okay. We're gonna get together with a few of us, have some drinks. She asked me to bring my blender so we can make margaritas, so headed home to grab a blender and go hang out and celebrate the new year. There we go.